Hi guys, it's just Gina here with Big Man News and Brent, and this is Meet Us After 7.
Throw some D's on that beat.
This is episode 290. 290. It's been a long time since it's been just three of us.
Yeah, you haven't been here for
Brent has
ages.
been.
I'm even, when I saw him, I thought, oh, well, damn.
And I told her to Brent, today is the day you need to sit down with us. We need to. Because I feel like we've got a lot to talk about today.
We do.
We got a lot to chat about. I feel like the optics of the last 2 weeks to some listeners might be a bit weird. Like, why is Yusuff over here? And I mean, he's not. I've missed 2 episodes. I've missed for the first time. I've missed episodes.
Yeah.
So I've missed 2 episodes in the last 3 weeks, which is obviously very unlike me.
Yeah.
And I've also been, doing other endeavors that we haven't spoke about here. So
Yeah.
And we've got, a lot more to unpack. So where should we start? Should we start with the
Can you play Boyz II Men and the
TDA? Let's start with.
Wow.
Let's start with TDA.
Why are you laughing?
That you're starting with TDA.
No?
They're going to cuss you for that.
No, I think you should start with, I think you should go into TDA.
Alright, cool.
100%.
Alright, cool. We'll get
That's why I said play Boyz II Men the roads.
All right, so
Play the song, nigga.
it's gonna get taken down, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Course.
fair enough.
All right, so obviously the title of the episode, I'm probably gonna name it something that kind of gives this away anyway. So you guys are probably thinking, all right, we already know what's coming, but it is with great regret and great sorrow that we announce that the podcast is coming to an end.
Dun, dun, dun.
Just before we carry on, we need to discuss about when, because I've rethought a few things, but obviously we'll just talk about that off air.
Cool.
But yeah, the podcast is coming to an end, and it's heavy, man. It's heavy. This is our 6th year, and it's sad. It's sad. And like, I know we don't want to go into like the details to why, but I feel like it's fair to give them a little bit of insight, and at any time just correct me if I'm wrong or misspeaking. I just feel like obviously me and Gina are friends first and foremost, and our friendship will remain intact no matter what happens. But I just feel like our working relationship hasn't been the best. Not that we've been beefing. We haven't been beefing. It's not nothing to do with that. So don't think that we've been beefing. It's just that our working dynamic doesn't really work and hasn't really worked for a long time. And I feel like it's reached a point where we either fix it or we end. And I feel like that's the crossroads. And I feel like the choice to end is probably the better option of the two. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Am I speaking? Am I making sense?
Question,
Yeah.
pause.
Remind me, guys. What was that?
You said our working relationship hasn't been great, and do I agree?
Yeah. Oh,
Do
did I
I
ask?
agree?
Did I ask you?
I think you did.
I
Did you
don't
ask
remember-
me?
I don't
Yeah,
remember. Okay, go on.
you did. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree that our working relationship hasn't been great, and I guess with my commitments to other things and stuff, it's not been fair on you because you've had to carry the burden on your own for a minute, and it's not going to work long term.
Mm.
There's no longevity in that.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, it just hasn't been easy. It's been hard. But I just feel like, we feel like it's for the best. And obviously those who know will know that I've joined a brand new show. Just for complete transparency, there's actually no relation. Optics-wise, it looks like they're related, but we decided to end the pod before I was even asked to join the day after. So it's just a crazy coincidence that it's happened like this. But I know it looks like, Yusuff is now on a new show, and now Meet Us is ending. But again, you can ask Brent, he's right here. There's actually no correlation between the two things.
Yeah, there's none whatsoever.
I would have actually done them both at the same time.
Yeah.
If that's what it meant.
Yeah.
But It just so happens that we did decide to end the pod before. So before we get back to us, quickly, so Brent, can you just give them an insight to the TDA, what it is, and all the good stuff?
So I think everybody is familiar with the Breakfast Club and its worldwide notoriety. The new block feels as though we are in the right time to have a UK version of the Breakfast Club. However, the nature of the show is quite unique and separate to the Breakfast Club, which is good, which is needed. And yeah, it's a daily broadcast show. We cover the news, we cover popular culture, we cover current affairs, we cover everything that intersects with Black culture, which is literally everything. And obviously, we have 4 dope hosts. We have a guy who is currently standing in as, I guess, a news presenter, which is E-Man. He is actually a producer, a very good friend of mine, my best friend, in fact. And we are going to be literally disrupting everything for the foreseeable future. The show is going to grow organically, and it's going to become a mainstay in everybody's lifestyle, which is our goal. We film every morning between 8 and 10:30. If we have a guest on, it could run to 11. And soon you will be able to tune in live and view us. You can call in, you can participate, you can help grow the show. And seeing as the show is for the people by the people, it's all focused on feedback and how you guys are enjoying it. I'm excited with every single aspect of the show. I'm excited with the growth potential of every single host that's on the show. And the narrative and influence that we could deploy, not just in the UK, but worldwide, seeing as Britain is literally ready to export their entertainment across the borders. So yeah, you're probably gonna hear so much about TDA via friends, via you guys just surfing on the web, and this familiar room just pops up, or the familiar host just pops up. We are literally going to be in your faces 24/7, and we're not going to move.
Yeah, it's dope so far. I'm on my 2nd week, and it's been a great experience. The show is it's me, myself. It's Margs, No Behavior, Filthy Fellas, Koi. You guys know Koi, and then Esther from No Shade Podcast. So and obviously E-Man as well. It's a nice blend.
It's definitely a nice balance
of people. Nice balance. I enjoy it. So yeah, it's Monday to Friday. Literally, you get a show every single day at 7 p.m. YouTube, Spotify. Are we on Apple, right?
We're on Apple. We're on Amazon. We're on all of the wherever you get your podcast. We're on there.
Yeah.
We're on TikTok. We're on every single platform.
Yeah, it's been dope. It's been dope. It's been a transition though, having to wake up early every single day. Literally, like
It's a full-time job, mate.
It's a full-time job. I'm waking up 5:30 or 6 o'clock every single day to get here for like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
How has that been on your end though? Because obviously I live here.
Yeah, it's been hard because obviously I've been self-employed for like 7, 8 years now, so I'm not used to waking up early every single day. I normally wake up early. When I say early, I mean like 6 a.m. ish, maybe like twice a week, not 5 days a week. So it's been definitely been hard, and I sleep late as well. So I'll get into the routine eventually. Obviously, it's only week 2 now, isn't it? So, but yeah, and obviously I've had a bit of a hard week just personally as well. So add that together, it's been quite tough, but I'll get used to it because I actually look forward to it coming. So it's not like, when you have an early client, you're like, can't be bothered. But with this, I actually look forward to going in bed, waking up, having my morning routine, and coming here and chopping up with everyone. So
can I ask, like, what's different between waking up for a client and waking up for this?
Because no, it is depending on the client. Obviously, the enjoyment that I get out of it varies.
Mm.
And also coming to TDA, I just enjoy it more.
What I'm saying
Yeah.
is I believe that as I've sat here for a few years and,
Yeah.
and watched you,
Yeah,
as I've watched you outside
Yeah.
of this place and your dedication to looking to pursue certain things in
Yeah.
this particular creative field,
yeah,
I believe there's more that you can actually
yeah,
unpack
Mm.
of yourself.
yeah,
So when you say you look forward to coming here,
Mm.
obviously this is just a temporary place.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know that we are looking to
yeah,
obviously fix up and get a better
yeah,
premises.
yeah,
And again, that for me is more exciting because it becomes more real.
yeah,
This is my house. So
Yeah.
it's not real for me. Do you
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
But do you feel as though this is the beginning of something to open you up and build on what you believe that you can actually achieve?
Yeah, no, I do. Because I feel like with Meet Us after 7, it's almost become like we're setting a routine almost.
Mm.
And I felt like I was just comfortable. And I don't feel like we really, even though we tried here and there, we didn't really consistently push ourselves to grow and to be the best that we could be. I don't think we even really capitalized on our relationship, on our friendship, in terms of what we could have done together content-wise.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes with friendships and sometimes in life you just become complacent.
Yeah.
And I feel like we became very complacent with each other. And I almost felt underwhelmed with having to be talent and also having to manage everything as well. And I feel like with the TDA, it's going to give me the scope to be more so the talent than having to oversee. And if I'm able to just be talent, I can then open up that side of me without having to worry about other things. But you know me, naturally, I'm
You still want to get involved with it?
yeah, I'm
You've
always.
already started doing
I've already
that.
started
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's in me innately, just to be that type of person. So I've already started your brain. Let's do this. Let's do that. Da, da, da. But I feel like I want to tap into just being the talent and capitalizing on all my strengths and everything about me, and just maximizing who I am and the potential I have. I don't feel like I was fully able to unlock my full potential on Me It's After 7. And that's no one else's fault apart from myself. You know what I'm trying to say? Because obviously my destiny is in my own hands. But for whatever reason, it just didn't manifest the way I wanted it to. And I feel like with the day after, especially, and I trust you 100%. I trust your vision. Same with Danielle, same with E-Man. And I feel like the team is strong. You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like if Me It's After 7, for example, had a team like TMB, we'll be in the moon. I mean, but, so yeah, man.
I've spoken to you like in private, Gina, and we've had conversations about what your aspirations are going to be. I don't know if it is that you even want to touch on that yet, because then when you put it out there, held accountable to what you say, right? Yeah. But hearing this from Yusuff and kind of where he wants to go, what he wants to do with himself, does that fill you with like pride? Do you feel a certain way when it is that you hear your brother wanting to come out of his comfort zone and
I'm happy
test
for him.
himself?
Like, honestly, I think it's amazing because obviously it's a fresh start. Like, I get why you're excited because with Meet Us, it's like you said, it's routine, it's dragging your feet. You kind of know how things are going to go in it. We've been doing it for so long, so you have an understanding, you can kind of foresee where it's going to go. Whereas with TDA, it's a completely new adventure that you're embarking on with new people, new team, bigger budget. I mean, like, do you know what I mean? Like, in terms of where you're able to go, like, the world is yours. So I'm excited for you, especially because it's what you want to do in it. Like, you really enjoy podcasting, and I guess podcasting is a form of broadcasting. So to speak.
It is.
Yeah, it is. So
it is definitely
if your goal is to be like that broadcaster, then this is the perfect opportunity for you to do it. So yeah, I'm literally like I'm here for it.
But I also see this new phase opening up other avenues as opposed to just broadcasting.
Yeah.
Because you're now seen as like a brand, not just a brand that talks, but a brand that can now be removed from this particular space and be placed into this particular space because of what it is that you represent on this particular platform.
Yeah.
So I think you are looking forward to everything that might uncover.
Yeah.
You've even broached looking to explore the whole music element of the interviews in this and because you know full well how much you love that aspect of it because it existed before we even started doing certain things, you know, with Gina.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that it hasn't left you. And it's like, for me, it comes across as it's something that keeps on greeting you that you haven't finished yet. And you definitely need to finish because it's still within.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to see how that evolves you in the tone. So yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, and just like to the listeners, and obviously this is going to be hard on some of you lot, a lot of you lot. We're sorry, man. We're sorry. We're sorry. I don't know.
Do you know what's jokes? I was saying to you how basically like when I got back and we started putting together. And people were tweeting, oh my gosh, like they're back, their chemistry. Every time I kept reading it, I was just like, well.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Well, damn, if you can't go to bed and notice, where the hell could you go? Like, literally, every time I saw like a tweet or a comment, I thought, oh, you lot are going to be so rattled.
Yeah, no.
So rattled.
I'm thinking that as well.
Here we are, Sha.
I'm thinking that as well. I want to get onto the listeners a little bit, though.
Yeah, you just wants to roast you lot still.
Yeah, I want to get into the listeners as well. You know, it is. Like, I'll be transparent, you know the pod, I feel like we've always been kind of like seen as like underdogs, right? And I take full responsibility. The growth of the podcast is on us. Yeah, we are the ones in it. We are responsible for everything in and around it, right? But I feel like with our listeners, it would have been nice. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not a necessity because the only necessity is to listen. But it would have been nice, and that's the sentiment I'm going to leave it with. It would have been nice if we would have got a bit more support, man. Like, just, you know, pushing us, talking about us, commenting.
Because it's
sharing.
always, I'm a silent listener.
Yeah,
or like it's always,
I'm tired of that narrative,
it's always,
man.
I'm a silent listener, or like, no, I get it. And I think people also need to understand that when you are consistently doing something, and it doesn't yield the results you want. Yes, you can be consistent and stuff, but after a while, it does get to a point where it's just like,
it's like,
not what's the point, but do you get what I mean? It's like you lose. I can only speak for myself anyway, because I know that definitely for me, that it played a part in the enthusiasm for me, where it's like you're investing into something, and you know and every day it's I'm a silent listener or behind the scenes kind of stuff, and it's just like so. What is it going to take for you to go from behind the scenes to in front of the scenes? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like, even down to stuff like the live shows. You get header messages. Oh, I want to come to the live show, but I don't want to come by myself. It just always feels like our listeners are just always
There's always an extra hurdle. There's always something.
Yeah. It almost feels like we're not the popular pod to listen to.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Whereas...
Which is fine.
No, which is fine. But I'm like, I think that rubbed off on certain things. Like, okay, cool. There might be a group of girls. Only one of the girls might listen to East After 7. Therefore, I'm not coming to the live show because I got no one to come with. But now we've missed out on someone who could have come to our live show. And that example could happen in 20 friendship groups.
Yeah.
So now...
And we know that that's the case because we get several messages about people wanting to come but coming alone because they're the only ones that listen. So it's like a domino effect.
So now 20 people can't come because they ain't got no one to come with. Or, for example, a couple of weeks ago I said, you guys want us to do a karaoke night. We have thousands of listeners. We know this. You know why? Because I see the numbers. We have thousands of listeners. I asked, for... Even though the number was big, I said 200 people messaged me and say, you want a karaoke night? And fair enough, you may not want a karaoke night. Fair enough. How many people messaged me? 0. How many people commented? Maybe like, it was like Sally and one other person. If we put on a karaoke night now, people will buy tickets. They will buy tickets. But where were you when I was doing a call of action?
Yeah.
Nowhere. Ghost. And I'll be honest with you, it pisses me off.
And that's the thing. That's the thing I don't understand though. It's the call to action that I don't get because it's not. It doesn't take for much. Because let's even talk about tweets here. Because I remember before people used to tweet actively.
Yeah.
Now it's like.
Yeah. But shout out to those who do tweet. Though,
no, there's the regulars.
And when an episode is booming, like for example, I kind of know when tweets are gonna pop off when they don't. Like your episode with all the girls. I knew tweets would pop off because it was very, there's a lot being said. So first and foremost, let me not sound disgruntled here. Let me big up everyone who supported us throughout the 6 years.
But do you know why you're not even coming across disgruntled?
Yeah.
Because I think you've acknowledged those that, like, we know the ones.
Yeah,
like, we know the ones that are like,
those who do, you know who you are. Those who tweet regularly, you don't have to tweet regularly, but those who tweet from time to time, regularly DM.
Yeah.
Like if I've interacted with you about the pod, you tweet, I've retweeted, I've reposted, you know who you are, innit? If you come to a live show, you know who you are. If you've listened, I love you still. Let me not get fucked up in it. But I'm just saying it would have been nice for a bit more from you lot. That's my sentiment here, innit? It would have been nice for a bit more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Do you know what's jokes as well, yeah?
What's that?
I have a feeling that after this, the amount of communication you're gonna get. Oh my gosh, no guys, don't not do the pod anymore.
And
don't stop the pod, blah blah blah.
That's the issue.
That's how it goes.
That's the issue. People only appreciate you when you're gone. Yeah. Now that we're gone, oh my God, like now you realise you've taken us for granted. You know what I'm trying to say? And also big up the patrons. Because you guys are my favourite. You know why? Because you actually pay
you invest.
for content.
You actually invest, yeah.
You pay for content every month. That means you really fuck with us. When we first started this podcast, would I think that people would actually pay monthly to get content from us? No. The fact that you guys do means you guys are my favourite. Sorry, regular listeners, but it is what it is. So, yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love everyone and I love the support we've gotten throughout the last, 6 years or whatnot. But it just would have been nice if we would have got a bit more support from you lot. Who knows? It might have given us that drive.
A bit more drive and vim, yeah. No, 100%. I think.
But at times I just thought, is the pod going anywhere? Like, I just feel like we're just stagnant. You know, like if you had like a
life
bar graph.
Yeah.
It's not going up. It's just coasting. And again, that's not the listeners' fault. That's our fault for sure.
Yeah.
Because obviously we could have done more. We could have strategized better. We could have done whatever better in it. But like, I just do feel like we just needed a bit more from you lot to kind of give us a push. But it is what it is now, innit? You can't go back in time.
But it's not the end of the world for everyone because, like you said, they get to listen to you on the day after.
Yeah.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah,
so
Monday to Friday.
They can still hear your sweet voice.
Yeah. And
hear your jokes.
We do need to decide when the pod will end. It will be soon, but we do want to do a live show.
So this is the last Ross Clark live show
you guys
are going to get. So I don't want to hear... It's not even like I don't even want to hear Pim. Like, if you don't come, it is what it is. I don't want excuses. It's just, it is what it is at this point, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, whoever comes, obviously we know, like, messes with us hard.
Yeah.
And whoever doesn't come, well...
Thing is, if you don't even come, if you don't come, it's not even like you don't mess up. It's not even like, oh, yo, come or you're a bad man. It's not even that. I'm just saying, this is our last live show. So if you haven't been to a live show and you wanted to come, this is your opportunity. That's what I'm saying. It's not even like it's not even that. It's that this is our last ever live show. We're going to try and make it, obviously, the best and biggest one we've ever done. So just need to find the right venue, the right capacity, plan it right, and get it right. The date, obviously, we'll announce when we have sorted everything out. And yeah, just basically, with the pod, just keep your eyes open. Because we don't know, it's going to end, but basically, we had a date in mind. But I need to speak to Gina about that date because I think that date is a bit unrealistic. So we're going to revise that and obviously let you guys know in due time when the last ever episode will be. But for now, Patreon still there as usual. The pod will still be out every Sunday for,
until the foreseeable future.
We tell you it's over, but it's going to be over very soon. So just bear that in mind, innit? Very soon it'll be done.
And the beautiful thing about these two and their friendship and their proximity to what is happening in this particular time period is they're not just going to disappear. You're literally just going to see them evolve and you're going to get better content from them. Different I should say different. I say better because you guys have this narrative that I don't rate your pod.
Oh, nigga, you never did anyway. You definitely didn't.
You guys are going to get so much more from them. So they're not disappearing. They're just evolving, just like a bloody caterpillar, evolves into a butterfly. So
Yeah.
So that I think that's dope. To be honest, I think that's dope. And yeah, you mother effing listeners, y'all are to blame. I don't know why you get sugarcoated it. Y'all are to blame. Never mind.
Nah, they ain't to blame, man. They ain't to blame.
Too late.
They ain't to blame. I don't know what else to say at this point.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah.
I hope we've explained ourselves
Very well.
well enough. I hope. Obviously, we can't go into, extreme details because it's just, it's between us at the end of the day. But I hope.
Gina's pregnant. Oops.
Basically,
And Sid is the father.
I'm having a baby with Sid. He's gonna be living till he hears this. Basically, I'm up the duff. So obviously I need to disappear in it for a few months.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know who my baby daddy is. He out there in Africa somewhere.
Who's the baby daddy?
So I need to get myself together and all of that stuff. I'm joking.
Don't you find it like hilarious that the episodes that there was more interaction? It was the contentious ones.
What? When you say contentious?
The ones that, had sensational stuff. Like you had Mark Cuban. You had, I don't know what his name is, Biggs.
Yeah.
And he brought bare energy.
Yeah.
Just down the next.
Yeah.
When you had all of the Ghana Must Go crew together. When there was some contentious topic that you guys were discussing and got heated.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's the way things are going these days.
So people
are
basically
more
don't like us
interested.
for us.
Yeah, no,
saying
I'm
that.
gonna keep it a buck.
They don't. When we have
Transparency.
guests,
Listen, it's not rocket science. When we have guests, we get more views and more listens. When it's just me and Gina, it's less. People don't really fuck with us by ourselves.
yeah.
And that's the honest truth of it. I'll be very transparent with you guys. When we first started the pod, it was just us. So you had no choice but to fuck with just us. But when you start to introduce guests, and then you notice that when you have a guest, the views go up. And when you haven't got a guest, the views go down. So whenever we had the episode with just me and you, I wasn't confident the episode would do well.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what we spoke about, it's like when they read the description and they see Yusuff and Gina discuss, they're thinking, you know what I mean? Obviously, we got our diehards who fuck with us for us and want to listen to us too for our dynamic, our chemistry. But I feel like for the most part, as time went on, when it was just me and Gina present, it wasn't a great for like views and listens and stuff like that. And when we had guests, it would always be high. It's like people just, and I'd never wanted to be a guest.
I remember we'd have this conversation where we're like, we don't want to be a pod that relies heavily on guests.
Yeah.
Because we feel like we're enough.
Yeah.
But y'all don't think we're enough.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you don't. And honestly,
yeah.
It's not like I don't want guests, but I wanted to build us to a point where if we didn't have guests, it wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah.
That's what I was always trying to do. Cool, we can have guests, but let's make sure if we don't have guests, we're still cool. But when we didn't have guests, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. But does that speak to us? I don't know. Because we haven't changed. Like
I think we're brilliant. So no.
No, I don't. When I say I haven't changed, I mean we haven't. I don't think we are worse off. Like we've actually got better.
Yeah.
As podcasters, if you listen to our first ever episode, which I'm actually going to listen to be fair, just to compare, listen to us from when we first started to now. We're better podcasters, so I feel like we've improved our on-air dynamic and whatnot. So you would think that would mean that the listens will go up with just us two together.
Yeah.
But it hasn't.
Can I just ask you a question?
Yeah.
Are you gonna have that episode where you finally tell the Ross Clark story before we leave?
You know what? I was, but then my girlfriend told me not to tell it.
Okay.
Yeah. She told me not to tell it. She's basically what she said to me was, I understand you want to be open and honest and stuff, but some things just don't need to be shared.
Okay.
Because I think basically I told her the story, innit? And she's like, yeah, don't say it on the podcast. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Sorry guys, I tried.
Yeah.
I really tried, Sha.
Yeah. And plus, they don't deserve it anyway.
No, for real.
The patrons deserve it, and if I ever did, it would just be to the patrons. That's it. It wouldn't be to the regular listeners. But yeah, again, I don't know. Am I coming across like I'm just?
No, it's a joke, guys. Like you're not. I hope I hope you guys know like this is it's banter, innit? Like,
Yeah.
we don't generally feel like disgruntled or like, but
No, I do. Well, everything
okay,
I'm saying is,
it's how you feel. But
this is how I feel, but I'm not saying we're ending because the listeners didn't really fuck with us. I'm not saying that.
no, I don't think that's how it's coming across though either.
I just don't want that to be, because now people like to, take little things and
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Honestly, I didn't even come here today to speak about anything apart from this. Like I didn't. There's, it is being on the TDA. There's so many things happening, so we can delve into bare stuff, which we'll do. But I just literally, I came here so relaxed, thinking, you know what, I just want to offload about this shit, bro. And we can just, I just felt like
And vibe.
a natural conversation will just come from this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know whether it be us reminiscing about the last 6 years or whatever, favorite moments, yada, yada, yada. But obviously, we got time to get into that.
Yeah.
Like we said before, this is not the last ever episode.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just let you know when it's going to be. But at least now you're prepared.
Yeah, for when it.
My
mum's gonna. I haven't told her.
Oh, you haven't told your
She's
mum?
gonna listen to this and be like.
Yeah, I hadn't told Sid. I ain't told Jason. I ain't told Hillary.
So yeah, guys, I'm just waiting for your messages when you hear the episodes.
We ain't told Crystal. We ain't told Gloria.
Yeah.
I only told Esther today and Koi. Because they overheard me and Brent talking. My girl knows, of course.
My man knows too.
I haven't told Alima, Lola, no one.
Just jokes. I don't have a man.
I told Shifty actually. I told Shifty while we were in Malta.
Is it?
He was having a heart to heart. Because he was asking about the pod, innit?
Oh, okay.
And the first day, I didn't tell him nothing. The second day, I was like, let's open up to this guy a bit.
Fair enough.
What else? Yeah, man.
I hear it.
How do you feel, man?
How do I feel?
Yeah. Honestly, because I feel like you haven't really opened up to me like about how you really feel. You've kind of been like we alluded to the other day, it's been very formal.
Do you know what? Yeah, like obviously it's sad because it's not even a case of being familiar, but like it's a part of my it's part of my life, innit? Do you know what I mean? And it's been a part of my life for like the last 6 years. So I feel like it's gonna be different getting used to not doing it or like not being able to see you every week. And do you know what I mean? Like there's so many things I'm gonna miss.
Yeah.
Just outside of podcasting, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But again, everything has to come to an end at some point, innit? So
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Do you feel like our friendship became a lot about the podcast?
Yeah.
As in we spoke a lot.
I do. I feel like
outside
in the beginning, we spoke about the pod, but we were also friends. I feel like towards the end, we just became colleagues. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like literally colleagues.
Yeah.
And it's like...
And I felt like we would save our conversations for when the pods.
Yeah. And it's just like, that's not how it should be though. Like I shouldn't have to wait till we're going to be on air to have a conversation with you because I want like an authentic reaction or like it's good for content. Like I want to be able to chop it up with you like on a normal day just so we can actually have a conversation. But sometimes it's like, let me wait for the pod because it's content.
Yeah, it felt like our friendship was now around content.
Yeah, it just literally became... It became work.
Yeah, like we got to wait to speak so we can have content.
Yeah.
Even if we come here early, let's not talk.
Let's not talk
right now.
Let's wait till we go there. Or are we in?
Yeah, are we in? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Gina, how are you?
Yeah,
it's almost became kind of fake and robotic.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely. I noticed that shift.
Yeah. I'm not sure when that shift happened, but I definitely noticed when it happened. So I'm looking forward to being your friend again.
Being your friend again, isn't it? I know. Like actually being your friend.
Yeah.
Like properly.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, obviously, this is a lot. I'm thinking, have we like covered everything we need to cover before we?
I guess people probably have a lot of questions. So if there's anything that we haven't gone into, we can always talk about it.
Yeah.
In
but
the
just
next episode. But
live show. We'll let you know the date.
Got some merch coming too as well.
Oh, you talking about our merch? Or you talking about yours?
No, our merch.
Yeah, we need to get back with Lakey about that because it's been because obviously I'm working on mine one, innit? And obviously I know you're working on yours.
I haven't. Mine's not like imminent though.
Okay,
like I'm not. It's not.
Mine's kind of imminent. I'm just waiting for a few things to be finalized. But in terms of our one, the Meets After 7. So basically, guys, we've been working on Meets After 7 merch with Lakey.
You're gonna get a Fuck of the Family t-shirt or I Shot Your Mum, I Shot Your Dad t-shirt. Make sure you copy it.
Over the past month or so, but I think I think we've hit a bit of a wall. Me and him have been going back and forth with designs and that. And I think both of us, to be fair, even with you when I spoke to you about, we don't want it to be like merch. We want it to be like something you can rock.
Like without it being like...
Yeah.
Like you want to rock it on a normal day, right?
Rock it on a normal day. You can rock it out. We want the merch to be something that doesn't look like, oh, this is me and stuff 7 branding. And I don't feel like people would wear...
The 7.
No, I think the 7 is dope. I mean... Like, for example, I don't want to do a t-shirt with our artwork on the front of it. To me, that's just merch.
Yeah,
I want it to be like more like clothing merch. You know what I'm trying to say? So, no, the 7 is dope. I think. You mean the premise or you mean the actual design we have?
Do you know
the
what?
Design, I don't think design is right now.
Remember when I first thingied it, I was like, but then when I went back to it, I was like, do you know what? It's actually...
Yeah, no, that particular 7, the one we're on right now, I like that 7, but I think we could definitely maybe improve on that.
Yeah.
Oh, that can just be one of a different type of design. But yeah, merch is coming soon. Before we end, live show coming soon. I'm not.
But you know what though? Yeah.
Yeah.
We obviously discussed this briefly.
Yeah.
Where we were talking about like, although it's the end, it might not be the end because there's other things that we might possibly be able to do like that don't require the same level of commitment. So we're talking about the movie stuff.
Yeah, well, okay, cool. What she means by that is it doesn't need to be the end of me and Gina's working relationship, but it's the end. It's the end of this podcast.
It's the end of Meets of 7 podcast.
But me and Gina in the future, obviously, we can do things together, whether it be, movie reviews or a reunion show or whatever. Like, I mean, me and Gina are friends at the end of the day, and we can still do things together. But the podcast on a weekly basis is over.
It's over.
It's done.
It's
no
over,
no more meeting up to 7 Sundays. So you better cherish all these Sundays. We don't know how many Sundays it is, but whatever Sundays we're giving you, cherish these Sundays because it's over. It's all over, Jackie. And that's the name of the podcast.
It's all over, Jackie.
It's all over, Jackie. It is done. It's done, man.
Is that the one with the guy cheating? Is that from the Tutors thing?
What, the
It's all over, Jackie.
Oh, no. No, I can't remember what that's from.
Where's it from?
It's over. It's over now. Move over. It's over now.
It's my turn.
The game's shut down.
Do you want to hear a joke?
Sorry.
You know when I went to Jamaica, we did karaoke, innit?
Yeah.
And people got onto me and was like, you could never get onto Yusuff again, yeah?
Oh, you're swag. See, piss off.
No, hold on. It was not me, actually.
All right, go on.
It was my cousins. Me and my cousin, we did Brandy and Monica.
What, the boys' man?
Yeah, but there was one note that she hit, where her voice, it was so hilarious.
Oh, was
and
it?
people were like, nah, never get onto Yusuff again about karaoke. It was so funny.
To be fair,
it did remind me of you in that moment, and it did make me think, nah, we need to do karaoke because I had way too much fun.
I've been thinking about what songs I would do on the pod next. Mario, Let Me Love You. I really want to get into
Yeah, but
Drew Hill, Sleeping in My Bed.
Sorry.
What's that? Oh. Go on, what are you gonna say? No, but these guys don't deserve a karaoke night, man. You guys,
No, forget that. This is pod, right? Yeah.
You guys disappointed me still.
In regards to what you do on the pod, though, yeah. Those are songs you know. So I don't.
What? Oh, Carolina and that?
No.
No, but the karaoke, is it more so you want to know whether or not I know the lyrics or you want to hear me sing? You know what I mean?
It's both. Because with Oh Carolina, it was
but
you knowing the lyrics and you singing. It was both.
Yeah, but those lyrics were... Okay, forget Oh Carolina. I should have done better. Informer, those lyrics are hard.
No, so what I'm saying is
English.
you doing Let Me Love You is too easy, I'm saying. That's not a challenging song. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah, challenging song to actually get the words right. I mean, that would be more so to showcase my singing. You're thinking, showcase what singing?
So literally, I'm thinking, I'm trying to help you here.
You know what I mean? No, you know what it is? I've been thinking about this as well because I'm thinking like, I feel like me doing karaoke, yeah, I feel like it's funny. So like,
it is funny.
When I drive, yeah, I'm always singing, innit?
Yeah.
And one time I was like, I want to do this like
dash cam
series, didn't it? But basically, the way my thing is positioned, I couldn't get my phone in the right place.
Oh, so it called you singing.
I'm gonna do videos of just me singing, bro, and just put it up.
Like that guy, the German guy.
Yeah, but not like that though, because he's doing that for like bants. Whereas I'm really like trying to show that man can't.
He's not really doing it for bants though, because he
actually. Not doing it for bants. Look at the way his delivery is bants.
He sing like he goes full on, like learns the way. from time you are learning the lyrics to songs like rap songs and stuff like that, yeah, that's not banter, bro.
But do you
You're
think-
invested in doing it.
Do you think he's no? Okay, cool. I'm not saying I'm doing it like bare seriously. I'm trying to be taken seriously as a singer, but I'm not doing it. So I don't know how to explain it, bro. I'm just I'm in my element, bro. You know what I mean? So
I hear it. I mean, we all rave in the car, and I know I do. And I always think when people, especially if I'm listening to my piano, I always think, oh, when people drive past me, they must think I'm mad. Especially if it's a banger, like I'm literally just vibing in my car. But yeah.
But yeah, no. Got home early, expecting.
Is that what you want to do today?
I don't know.
We can end on it today.
I don't know if these guys deserve it, bro. I'm feeling salty today.
No, clearly.
I'm feeling salty.
Give them small. Give them small.
All right, cool. What do you want to touch on today? What do you want to touch on?
I want to talk about one of the drivers that we had in Jamaica, yeah.
What happened?
So it was a running joke here that our delivery, he's not even a delivery driver, our like driver fancied me, yeah. But I want to rattle you because I want you to see this video, yeah.
Is he buff?
So he came and picked us up, yeah. The first time we've met him. And obviously I'm like one of the last people to come out. So I have to sit in the front. He's like, you've got long legs, so you sit in the front next, in the front seat. So I'm being friendly and I'm just like chatting to him and whatnot. But then after a while I get really tired and I want to sleep.
Yeah.
But he's proper just in the talking my ear off. And I'm thinking, it's a long drive. It's like 2 hours. Let me just try and nap or whatever. But he's talking. So we get there now, we go to the waterfall. And I'm like, oh, are you coming? Are you going to go to the waterfall? You coming from swim? He's like, yeah, man, I've got my shorts. I'm like, okay, cool. My shorts. I said, okay, cool. So that's that. So everyone strips down into their swimwear, whatever. He's walking around with his towel wrapped around his waist, yeah. So I'm thinking, go on. That's how my dad wears his towel, like round his waist. Yeah. And then I'm just busting joke and bantering. And then we get in the water. Like he's like sitting on the rocks bit. He's rolling up a blunt or whatever. And then Yusuff, just press play, please. Just look at my man.
First of all, he's got a boner.
Bruv! Yusuff!
First of all, this man has a boner. Oh.
He's wearing boxers.
Why has this got a boner?
Family. So my cousin was trying to record the scene.
Man's hard.
She's trying to record the scene and she saw it in her video. She kissed her teeth. Fam, why can't I see your print? And we were like, nah, you even moved it to the side. Like you tucked it to the side.
But okay, cool. Let me give him a bit of grace though.
What? Because it's wet?
No, that might have been a semi. Or that might not have been a full-blown boner. You know what I mean?
Whatever it is, Yusuff, yeah, it's inappropriate.
Or is he just packing so much that that's him flaccid? And it's just
Yusuff, whatever it is, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're with a group of 6 girls.
Yeah.
You're our driver. You're taking us to whatever.
Why is he with you like that? Why is he taking like that with you anyway? If he's your driver, why is he getting involved?
This is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Man's getting involved in the festivities.
In your pants.
Yeah.
It literally, if he was wearing like swimming trunks, we wouldn't have had no issue with it. Yeah. Because he weren't even like proper around us like that. He was literally just doing his own thing in the water. But you're in your boxer shorts. And I can just see your penis. Like, it was so rattling, yeah. Like, and then my friends kept busting joke and was like, he was doing it for you, Gina, yeah? Because my cousin was like, I think he likes you. I was like, how? Because on the way home, we was in the car talking and they were asking him, like, what his type is and whatnot. And he was like, yeah, man, I like them dark skin. Dark skin, slim, thick, this, that. So I'm literally oblivious and turning my head, yeah? And then he's like, I'm going to come and pick you lot up and we're going to go to the club. So like, I'll come back and get you lot at whatever time. So he comes and gets us now. We're in the club. And then this is the thing. So when we was out, yeah, me and my friend were saying to him how like, he was like dancing with like guys the night before when we went out. And we were like, no one. And we were like, do you know what? Yeah. In the UK, we don't whine on people anymore. Like we don't dance like that. Like we don't do those things anymore. So if a guy comes up to me from behind and dances on me here, it's an ill or I'm going to look at you mad or move weird because it's not part of my culture. Obviously, in Jamaica, I get it. Like, that's just how everyone dances. So, but for me, that's not how I vibe. So it's really like, ugh, do you know what I mean? So he was like, nah, like, yeah, each to their own. Like, obviously, you can't assume everybody's like that. Some people like that. Some people, it's not, and he was like, it's not even just the fact that you're abroad, you're from like abroad, because there's some girls from abroad who wouldn't mind, and there's some girls from abroad who wouldn't. It. So it's literally like a case by case like basis.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, cool. Anyway, we go to the club now. But he's vibing with us. He's bought Ray nephew. He's bought us drinks, whatever. He's got weed. Everyone's just vibing, having a good time. Yeah. I go to sit down because I'm tired. My man comes up to me and was like, "Oh, do you want to dance?" And I was just like, "Oh no, I'm tired." He's like, "Oh yeah, no stress, no drama, whatever." Yeah. So that was the running joke, and
Empress.
that was the running joke. That was the running joke. Yeah. Of. Oh, right, my man actually came and asked you to dance. He's pop it on to you, Gina. So I'm like, no, man. I'm brushing it off. Then we were meant to go out with him on. He was meant to take us water rafting on Sunday. Yeah. But we went with someone else because the other person was cheaper, and where he wanted to take us was really far and we couldn't be bothered. So me and my cousin went somewhere else. So then he messaged me, and this is what annoys me, because Gloria was the one that was interacting with him, yeah, because it's her friend's friend. Yeah. So Gloria's the point of contact. Obviously, they left before me and my cousins. So when they're leaving, they're like, okay, we're going to give him someone's number. So I said, give my cousin Leslie's number. Don't give mine. If you don't think he's onto me, just allow me in it. But no, what did she go and do? So I get a random message, Gina, and it's a Jamaica number. So I'm like,
Impressed.
I'm like, hi. And I'm like, oh, is it you? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, why didn't you holler at me and like, let us go to whatever. And then I was just like, oh, you know, I didn't have your number. Obviously, Gloria had it. She left. He goes, yeah, but you could have messaged me on Instagram. I was like, all right, calm. Energy, ego man. Calm down. Whatever. I didn't. Then that was that. Then he says to me, oh, what time is your flight tomorrow? And then I said, oh, it's at 6 p.m. And he goes, and I said, but we're leaving. We're going to look to leave our hotel around 2. Then he's like, oh, can I come and get you at 2? So I'm like, oh no, we had a car booked with our holiday package, so it's a bus that's going to come and get us and take us to the airport. And he goes, so what are you going to be doing from 2 p.m. until your flight? And then I said, probably just chilling at the hotel till it's time to leave. Then he said, would like to take a swim with you. Do you have any spare time? Fam.
Swim?
He wants me to go swimming with him. He wants to see me naked.
He does, of course.
On the beach. Empress. And then my friends were like, this is why he had his boner. Gina, he wants to get you in that water by himself. I was livid. They were like, it was strategic. It was all a plan.
And he wanted you to see.
He wanted me to see the print.
The meat.
He wanted
like,
me.
Like, hey, yo, Empress. This is what I'm working with.
Use.
Yeah.
Sorry, that use sounded very meaty. And then I said to him, I just made an excuse and I was like, I don't have time, whatever. Yeah. Then that was the end of the conversation. Then he messaged me again and was like, are you going to be returning back to Jamaica anytime soon? Yeah. And I was like, I'm not sure. And then he was like, oh my. I said, why? He said, maybe if I left this is the thing that threw me off. Maybe if I left an impact, you'll return even faster, but you're depriving me of that. I just thought, big man, how did we get here?
Them bars.
Depriving you of what? To see me naked on the beach?
Of the naan bread.
Nah. Then my man sent me a picture, a face, like a selfie on. And this is what I thought. You had swimming shorts. You're wearing swimming shorts in this picture. So why on that day did you decide to come in your boxers?
No, he forgot my arm that day.
Nah. You knew where we were going. You knew we were going to the waterfall. So why didn't you bring your shorts?
Why did you send this picture?
So this is the picture. It says, I'm at Doctor's Cave Beach. Do you want to come through for an hour? So that's him showing where he is.
There. Okay.
And then I was just like, I don't think it's possible. Like, I just make an excuse.
He was onto you.
Then he sent me a voice note, with instructions. Oh no, you can
play so I can his accent.
Yeah.
But your flight is at 6 p.m., right? So we still have a lot of time.
A long time, Empress.
You know what I mean? The beach is on like 5 minutes from the airport. So, could take a nice little swim, 30 minutes swim. Then there's a shower here, you could rinse off. And, get dressed.
Rinse off, Empress.
And head back to the airport. If you wanna, do you already check in online? Or what?
Not him. Worried about your chicken.
Listen, yeah. You know what spun everybody was the rinse off.
Rinse off.
I thought, wait, they were like Gina. And the thing is, he don't even live in Montego
Can I
Bay.
say though, I like the way he talks.
Yeah, he's actually, yeah.
Yeah.
But hold on a minute. There's too many things to this Yusuff. Because one, he don't live in Montego Bay. He lives in the Grill. So, and it's like an hour and a half away from each other, right? So my friend was like, he's purposely come to Montego Bay because he knows it's your last day. Why is he near the airport at the beach? What made you go there? He knew, he planned it. It was all strategic. And he's telling you that you can go there and you can have a shower. Because he knew you were going to say, I don't want to go for a swim by the beach before I'm getting on the plane. Yeah. But he's telling you, listen, I've got you covered, babe. Yeah. There's a shower here. You can rinse off and go. And I was just that big man. Videos. No.
Zip it. Yeah, no, he had everything planned out still.
Literally. And I found it hilarious.
He's ready to off your party.
Literally. And then this other guy who literally looked like a kid, yeah. So this is how it happened. And I thought, right, Jamaican men there's something in it. This boy, he literally looked like a boy. Like if he told me he was 19, I'd believe him. Yeah. So young looking, yeah. And he was dancing. And obviously, you know the whole you got served stuff is real out there. They literally break out into cooking clan. Like they literally break out into like dance routine and everything in it. So obviously, you know me, I'm a sucker for dancing. I'm recording, I'm just excited, whatever. So there's one boy at the end, he's dancing, so I'm recording him. Then he comes up to me and he's just like, how long are you in Jamaica for? Yeah. I was like, how do you know I'm not from here? He was like, you stick out like a sore thumb. I can tell you're not from here. Like, you're from abroad. And I was just like, yeah, we're here until whatever. He was like, okay, how many of you are here? And I was like, the 6 of us. He was like, oh, sick. My uncle owns an Airbnb. Next time you guys come, you should stay there. It's amazing. It's dope. It's like on a hill. The view's beautiful. So he showed me all these pictures and he was just like, the price is decent as well. It comes with a driver. So he's plugging me. So I'm like, oh, this is sick. And he's like, okay, give me your socials and I'll send it to you. Yeah. So I gave him my Instagram. Then he was like, oh, what's your number? And I thought, it's I was like, all right, cool. So I purposely gave him like the last wrong digits, thinking he was just going to walk away. Yeah. He stood there and kept trying to add me on WhatsApp, yeah? Literally, and it wasn't working.
Empress not working.
And he was just like, it's not working. I thought, Jesus Christ, allow me, man. Like, couldn't you do this when I'm not here? Then I said, oh, sorry, my bad. And then I fixed it. And then he sent me like all the details of the Airbnb and stuff. So I thought, okay, cool, perfect. This is it, right? Yeah. He's not coming to chat to me on a moving to level because again, like I said, he looked like a kid. Yeah. Then it's just like, oh, it's my boy's birthday tomorrow, so I'm starting tonight. I want you around me. We're gonna party like a rock star. I said, excuse me.
Party like a
Then he said, you know you're my girl. You know you're my girl, right? I said, what? Then Yusuff, are you really ready for the eulogy? He said, I said, how please? I said, I'm someone else's girl. I told him I had a man. Yeah. Then he said, but I need you. Like, I've never seen someone as amazing as you. And I know you heard that before, but I can't go on without thinking about you. Even if I'm just your Jamaican boyfriend, I'll take it. You're so special. And I wish I saw what I saw in you in someone else. Maybe I would try someone else. I don't know, but you have what every guy needs. I was like, nigga, you met me yesterday.
What a speech. What a speech.
I thought you met me yesterday for 5 minutes. And this is the epistle you're coming to give me. It happens
sometimes, you know. Sometimes you just fall madly. I've been there.
Nah, Yusuff, you don't, bro.
I've been there, man.
I'm not buying it. No.
You know, I've been there, man.
No. Last night I dreamt about holding you. That's why I know I like you. I said, you need to stop, Yusuff. And I was just looking at my phone like, nah, how have I got myself? Look at him, please. He told me he's 27. Are you ready?
Yeah. Nigga's like Hillary's age.
Literally.
27?
He said to me, I said, you know you're a kid, right? He goes, I knew you were going to say I'm a kid. Yeah. I said, no, you are a kid. I said, how old are you?
When I say he had no facial hair, I'm not even talking about a beard.
No, nothing.
Nothing on the chin, nothing on the lip.
No.
He's lying to you.
Not even moustache.
He's lying to you, right?
Yusuff, what do you mean? He looks like he's 17.
He's lying. He ain't 27.
Yusuff, I know he's not 17.
No, I thought you thought he was, but I just look young.
I mean...
He's lying.
Yusuff, he looks like a teenager.
No, he's not 27, he's lying.
He looks like he's younger than Georgia.
No, he's lying. And the bars coincided with the fact that he's lying.
I I thought mood.
27-year-old, looks like a 19-year-old, dropping on top of bars. You're not 27, big man.
Bro.
Ridiculous.
Big man. Like, literally reduced.
But how was Jamaica, though, apart from those little situations?
It was good. I'm not gonna lie, my hotel really disappointed me.
Wow.
The hotel was nice. Like, looking, whatever.
Yeah.
Food was
Meaty.
meatiest of the meatiest. It was so disappointing
Kaki and
because
saltfish? Curry good?
yes, I've been Jamaica. This is my third
Jerk
time.
chicken? We don't add that.
No, the one thing I'll allow them,
We don't add that.
they're a jerk man.
Yeah,
So
okay,
the man
okay.
literally like does the rounds
Yeah,
during the day, even after midnight. He's there, like
okay.
whatever. They had like one burger bit. I was getting it's like a shrimp burger. It's like they mash shrimp into like a patty,
Ooh,
banging.
yeah. That
I
sounds
got every
banging.
day.
That sounds banging still.
It was literally
Sounds
that was like
fine.
the highlight. Breakfast was nice, but
Yeah.
other than that, everything else
That's
mediocre.
it.
Like so mediocre. It upset me because I'm expecting to, and obviously I'm pescatarian. I like seafood.
Yeah,
I've gone to somewhere where like I'm thinking fish is gonna be everywhere here. It's gonna be fresh. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Nah. If I go to Jamaica, I got a sample bun and cheese out there still.
Oh, I did.
Must have been divine. Do you have bun and cheese warm or cold?
I have it cold.
You're an animal.
Do you know what it is? I don't like melted cheese.
I love melted cheese. I can't have cheese cold.
No, I can eat cold cheese blocks.
Nah. Ugh.
Yeah, like I can buy it.
You're a white person.
You're actually a dickhead for that comment. You prick. No, but I actually, do you know what it is? In bun and cheese,
Yeah.
I like melted cheese in other things, in other capacities.
Yeah.
Just not in bun and cheese. I want the cheese to be hard. I don't want the gooey texture. I want
Ooh,
to
I love it. I love it.
I want to
gooey
taste
cheese.
the difference between the bun and cheese I got was even from some like local shop here
Yeah.
where you buy the cheese separately, like
Yeah.
and you buy the bun.
Yeah.
It was banging. And then when I got to the airport, they had the same spice bun, so I bought it. And now
Ooh, spice bun.
I thought, no, but obviously we've had spice bun here, but
Yeah.
elite.
No, I can imagine they don't
It's
compare.
elite.
The ones we buy
you see
here
the,
from
see
Asda
the
and that.
texture.
Yeah. Yeah, freshly made.
It was so soft, but it's packaged.
Yeah.
So it's still
Okay.
like, it's still packaged. It's not like it's fresh, like, do you know what I mean? But
Yeah, I got a taste.
different vibe.
I got
It
a
was
taste still.
it was amazing.
Yeah. Jamaica.
That was literally the
This
highlight.
is the second time you've been to Jamaica, isn't it?
Third.
Oh, cool. You went one time, you went for like £90, isn't it?
Yeah,
That was with Christopher.
yeah.
That's sick.
And again, food, banging. Hotel, banging. First time I went for a wedding, food, banging.
Yeah.
Hotel, banging. So I'm not gonna lie, it's because I'm a big foodie, innit? So food does make or break things for me. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was very underwhelming.
Yeah.
But everything else was great. Like the cocktails, I'm not really drinking. It was so funny because every time we got drinks, I didn't finish one.
Yeah.
And my friends were like, you're literally wasting. I was like, I'm just taking it for the optics.
Yeah.
I'll literally take a drink, snap it or whatever,
Yeah.
sip it, put it down. It was nice for everybody else, but I'm not big on alcohol like that. And I like champagne.
Yeah.
So
All right, cool. All right. You know what? You know what it is? I've been recording every single day in it. So there's so many things that's happened in this world, yeah. All right. Have you seen the Ricky Gervais Netflix special? Anything you haven't seen or heard of, I'm just going to go to the next.
I don't know what Ricky Gervais, I don't know what,
You know who Ricky Gervais is?
is it the white man
Yeah.
with the grey hair?
I don't know. His hair's just normal. All right, so this is homework. Watch his new special. It's called Saturn. I'll send you the link. It's on
Who's it
Netflix.
with?
It's a comedy special by himself.
Oh, okay.
Basically, he's okay. Just to give you a quick overview without going into it, he's touching on transgenders, transphobia, paedophilia. He touches on race a little bit as well. Cancel culture. It's mad.
He's white as well, right?
Ricky Gervais, yeah. So, but watch it.
And then we'll talk about it
We'll
next
talk about it next week.
All right, cool.
Did you see the black guy who got attacked at the airport?
Do you know why that really pissed me off? Because
Right.
I saw something afterwards that said that the white guy just got, I think he got fired or sent home.
Because of what he
And-
done.
And then the
Yeah.
black guy got charged with assault. Is he an ex NFL? He's an ex
I think
athlete,
so.
right?
But the thing is, there's two clips.
There's
right?
two clips,
I've
yeah.
only seen the second one where the guy approaches him again and he slaps him and then he punches him twice and knocks him into the
Okay.
little baggage.
So
bin.
I've seen both clips.
So what happened in the first clip?
The first clip is the same in the sense where the guy slaps him
Mm.
and then the guy slaps him and then they have like this. Basically, in the first clip or the second clip, whichever one it is, the
Yeah.
longer clip,
Yeah.
the black guy hits him more than once.
And he's bleeding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like he hits him the first time, Then the guy comes back for more, and then
Yeah.
obviously he does it again, and then that's when he falls and
Yeah,
he's bleeding. So that's
yeah.
the second
Okay.
bit. But in both clips, the white guy slaps him first.
So then why has the black guy been what? Did you say he's been fined though?
He's been charged with assault.
But the white guy slapped him first.
So,
Is that guy even white?
I mean,
It is a bit racially ambiguous. Is that a word? Ambiguous? No.
Ambiguous.
Sorry. Oof.
Oh, was
Crazy.
that you? I thought you were actually joking.
Huh?
Wow.
Wow. Wowzers.
I thought you were bad.
Wowzers.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
But yeah, that clip annoyed me because I mean, I don't know, because now you're making me question whether maybe the black guy did hit him first.
No. What are you talking about?
In both clips, he doesn't, innit?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, he doesn't. So what annoyed me is the guy's a staff member,
Yeah.
and he's obviously, regardless of whether the guy was running his mouth or not, or
Yeah.
whatever altercation they're going through, you've obviously put your hands on him first.
Yeah.
And it's one of those situations where you thought you was the man and he knocked you the F out. And it serves you right because you shouldn't put your hands on people.
Open hand slap as well.
Literally.
The disrespect is crazy.
Like no, because I'm even thinking, imagine what I would do if a guy randomly, like, or someone I don't know, a stranger I'm arguing with, like, put their hands on me and like slapped me. Like I'm going to kill you.
I'm going crazy.
I'm very extreme. Like, it's like you can't, do you know what I mean? You can't, because obviously it looks bad because the way he hit him, he fell and then obviously he's bleeding. So you're always going to come across as as an aggressor, right?
The footage shows that.
No. Which is why he's lucky, because someone even said, imagine no one recorded this.
Yeah.
And even if the guy slapped him first, it's the fact that he's now left with like sustainable injuries.
Yeah.
But it's like, this is a reaction to your action though.
Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is, I guess. I saw something funny happen with that line. So there's a guy who pretended, you see it? There's a guy who pretended to be him, innit? So someone who kind of looks like him on Twitter pretended that was him. That was the black guy, innit? And he ran with the whole story and he was getting bare retweets and bare love and whatnot. And then the real guy was like, why are you pretending to be me?
Why do people do
this?
Stuff
This
like
isn't
that?
you. And they had a little back and forth. All right. Did you see or did you hear about the story of the 15-year-old girl who was searched by the police on her period?
Yeah, the black girl.
So she was black?
Yeah.
Brent said she was mixed race.
Isn't that classed as black nowadays?
Is it?
Huh?
One drop rule?
What?
The one drop rule?
One drop rule?
What's one drop rule?
If you have a drop of black in you, then you're black.
No, but if we're looking at it from like a white, like the reason why I say that is because white people don't differentiate between mixed race and black. To a white person, you're black. If it's an IC3 male, it's not an IC3 or IC 1.5 if they're mixed race.
No, I hear you, but
so that's why for me, whenever
optics wise, but I'm saying, do mixed race people identify as being black? As in, when you ask them, what are you? Do they say I'm black or do they say I'm mixed race?
But it's because I hear mixed race women speak about issues about being black women. So I see them as identifying as black women.
Yeah, I kind of do as well.
The ones that I know
but
anyway.
Officially, on paper.
I think some of them identify as mixed race and some of them
because they are
would say that they're black.
Okay, then I don't know because I can't speak on their behalf. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm neither. But I just assumed that she was black because all the uproar was about black women and black girls being treated a certain type of way and whatnot. Yeah. So even if she was mixed race, I didn't separate her from being mixed race in that moment.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So in my head, she was black.
Okay.
And I guess, like I said, if another race is looking, I don't think they're going to look at her and be like, oh, she's half black, half white, she's mixed race. I feel like, do you get what I mean? Like, I feel like white people don't look at, you see how we would claim mixed race people, but like I said, if the police are ticking a box, they're not putting a mixed race person in a white person's category. Automatically, they're black to white people, which is beyond me, to be fair. That's actually quite mad, isn't it? Because they're literally half of your race, but instantly they're...
When you said they put them in the category, I'm sure that on the form there is mixed heritage or something on there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. But maybe it's because...
Are you talking about just purely optics?
Maybe I'm talking about purely optics then. And maybe I'm also talking from like a legal standpoint because I know that when police are like identifying people and they're talking on the phones, there's no category for mixed race it's black, white, or
Yeah,
do you
I
know
don't.
what
Yeah, I
mean?
don't think police have a. Person was
I
mixed
think
with.
they.
You think they do?
I think they communicate what she looks like.
Yeah, no, they communicate what it looks like. But do you feel like they say,
I
she's
definitely don't think they say
light skin?
it's a black woman if it's not.
Yeah, no, if the person is, really fair skinned and mixed race, I don't think they're gonna say a black woman. I think they're gonna say a mixed race or light woman.
Yeah.
Just so they're very accurate in who they're looking for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where are we with this conversation. Are you looking at the case?
No, I'm just looking at the police codes. That's
Oh,
why.
in terms of the code for
Yeah, and there isn't. There's IC1, IC2, IC3, IC4.
what's IC1?
IC1 is white.
Yeah.
IC2 is Europe. No, IC1 is Northern Europe. IC2 is Southern Europe. IC3 is black. IC4 is Asian. IC5 is Chinese, Japanese, or Southern Asian. IC6 is Arab or North Africa. Is it? Apparently I say Arab funny.
Yeah,
How do you say it? Arab?
Arab, yeah.
I say Arab. Arab or North African, and IC7's unknown.
You said North. You said what's that?
North Europe.
North Europe. What's North Europe? What, Morocco?
North Europe.
No, Morocco's Africa. What are we talking about? What's North Europe?
Northern Europe is being roughly north of the south.
No, I know where North is. I mean, big man, what countries are there?
I think it's. I don't know, man. Because now these that are talking about Christianity and God knows. I think English, German, Dutch, Danish, Norwegian, Swedish, Icelandic, Latvian, Estonian, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. All right, thoughts on it? Do you feel like, do you know much about the case?
Yeah, so...
Not the case, sorry. Do you know much about what transpired?
Happens. So she came to school and her school teacher said he or she, I don't know whether her teacher was a male or female, but basically said that she smelled like she had weed on her. So
I think that was her friend that had weed on her. No,
I don't know I don't know. I just know that she got accused of having weed on her and she didn't.
Yeah,
and she said she didn't, and then she got strip searched, and obviously she was on her period.
Yeah,
so they made her completely stripped naked and I guess open her cheeks.
And also she was autistic.
I didn't know she was autistic.
Yeah, she was autistic.
But basically they violated her because one, she was underage, so it's not like she had an appropriate adult. 15.
Right? Yeah.
She had no appropriate adult with her, so they shouldn't have even been allowed to do that without parental consent.
Marks wasn't giving this take earlier, Brent. About the
cheeks being opened?
No, not the cheeks, man. About her not being at the age where you need a guardian with you.
You do. Yeah. You need an appropriate adult.
Because Miles was basically saying, like, this is what happens.
He said everyone can get it.
This is what happens to the man, them. Like,
yeah, but it's not meant. But legally,
it don't matter if she's on her period. This is what.
No, because legally, at the end of the day, legally, it's not meant to, innit? You have to have an appropriate adult. So if they do anything without an appropriate adult, you can sue them.
Hold on. So legally, police can't stop and search a 15-year-old.
No, it's not. Okay, it's not the stop. It's not. I don't think it's a stop and searching because obviously you need reasonable doubt in it.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's an age on that.
Yeah, that's what
But I think with her, it was the fact that she was in school. Maybe I don't know. Then you're right because it's stop and search, innit?
Yeah, I don't think that's a rule
because it's more about the questioning. Like obviously, if you go to a police station, and you're questioned, they can't question you without an appropriate adult present.
If you go there voluntarily, or they
even if you get arrested, they can't interview you without having an adult there.
Okay.
So you know how usually they'll ask you if you want a lawyer.
Yeah.
If you're underage,
you
have to have
underage of what 16.
16. You have to have somebody
adult present.
Yeah. Okay. An appropriate adult. So that's what it's called.
Okay. Cool. All right. What's your thoughts on monkeypox? Are you scared?
I haven't really taken much notice of it, but what I did see though was
Bless you.
Basically, there was no. What I saw was before there was no like reported cases in Africa or any black countries, I guess.
Yeah.
But what they were saying was all the images being used.
Yeah. Bless you. Hold on. This was a story on the Shade Bar. Transgender man used fake penis to trick women into relationships. I don't.
So maybe he's a woman who was born a woman and has now is now trans and identifies as a man, but obviously wasn't honest with the people he got with, so used a fake penis to maybe have sex with them or to get them into relationships with him. Isn't that how it would work?
But if a transgender man who's actually was born a woman, right? You're using a fake penis to trick women, but those women then would assume that you're
A man.
a man.
Yeah, exactly, because it's a fake penis.
But then,
I get it. Don't you get it? Basically, you were born as a woman.
no, I understand that.
Yeah,
I'm
and
more-
now you've transitioned an appropriate word. I don't know.
Oh, okay, cool. No,
You now identify as a man, so you have a fake penis.
Okay.
So the women who are meeting you are not. They don't know that you're trans in the sense of that it's not a real penis,
Yeah.
and maybe down below, it's still female genitals.
I get it.
Do you get what I mean?
I get it.
Am I making sense? Am I even allowed to speak on this? I don't know, because you know how like...
Allowed to speak? No, you're allowed to speak.
No, but you know what I mean. I don't want to offend anyone or
No,
speaking out of turn.
all you're doing is trying to explain something to me. There's a lot going on with this headline, so I was just trying to make sense of it. But we don't have to even broach the topic, to be fair.
Well, to be honest, if we're ending this pod, we can go out in a wall of flames.
See, I always knew you were hit for demise, man. Literally.
So hold on.
By the way, we didn't finish about the girl though.
Oh, sorry, go on.
No, so what was Mark saying? He said anyone can get it. And
Miles was basically saying that this happens to the man them all the time. If they have, if they suspect you of doing anything illegal, then they have the rights to search you. It doesn't matter that you're on your period. And I was like, okay, I hear that, but use your own discretion. If she's 15, autistic, and on her period, give her a bit of grace and some allowances and something, man. You know what I mean? But he was like firm on the no, he doesn't care.
And also, was she searched by men or women? Like
it was a woman.
She was searched by a woman, yeah.
But apparently, I think there was male officers around.
I think all of those things come into play.
Yeah.
Because I'm just trying to think how traumatizing that would be as a child, and then being autistic.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just there's a lot, and then being on your periods, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
There is a lot still.
They didn't do well, cry.
There's a lot. Sorry, monkeypox. You were saying?
Oh yeah. So it wasn't recorded in any kind of black appearing countries.
Yeah.
But apparently all the images going around are of black people.
Do you know how it originated?
No. Do you? Why is it called monkeypox?
Well, according to some sources, it stemmed from Brent, can you say it for me? I don't know how to say it.
From a monkey?
No, man. Yeah, obviously it's monkeypox, but remember, how was it spreading? What was the story?
Oh. You got to tune into TDA to find out. I'm serious.
Yeah, but TDA is going to come out before this episode. So
It's been
No,
covering
it's been come out.
covering
No, basically, TDA,
Exactly, so explain the
we're
problem.
I'm
covering...
surprised you don't know. Are you not listening? Not tuning in?
I don't listen to podcasts. You know this
It's not
already.
a podcast.
TDA is not a podcast, it's a show. It's a
Okay,
podcast
I
show.
don't watch The Breakfast Club. I only watch specific shows with certain people. If you told me, Gina, go and watch The Breakfast Club because this person's on it for this interview, I'll watch it. I don't watch The Breakfast Club Monday to Friday. I don't watch
This is
shows.
not the Breakfast Club.
No, but I'm telling you, this isn't something that I consume normally. So, no, I haven't tuned in, is what I'm saying.
I'll have words with you afterwards.
But also,
I'll have words with you afterwards.
remember how flippant we was about COVID initially? Remember?
Yeah.
Do you know why I'm saying this? No, the only reason why is because when
When I say, I mean me and you specifically about COVID.
was we flipping about it?
Fam, we used to come in here, we used to joke about it, we used to banter about it all the time.
Oh, and then it got really
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah, and
didn't
it got real.
Right. So the only reason I say this is because when I was in Jamaica, they were talking about it, and the woman, like doing the chef,
Yeah.
was saying how she's really annoyed about this monkeypox stuff. And it's like we literally
Yeah,
just got out of COVID, yeah, and everyone's kind of gone back to normal.
Mm.
And then there was this he wasn't a Karen, But he was just,
Yeah.
you can imagine the kind of man.
Yeah.
And my brother-in-law, he works for, trying to do that accent, but
Yeah.
you know when they're just so...
Yeah.
And he was just like, they're working on vaccines and big man, get your omelette and move,
But
man.
apparently, hold on, what vaccine did Iman say that they're going to use?
Smallpox.
Yeah, they're going to use a smallpox vaccine for monkeypox.
Yeah.
Have you seen monkeypox though?
I saw a picture.
It's hideous.
I saw it today because apparently it's in Ghana. Apparently the first case
Yeah.
landed in Ghana. I don't know how real this
Yeah.
information is or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not something I'm trying to catch, especially
Yeah.
because it's very visual.
Yeah.
And from what I remember with chickenpox when I was younger, chickenpox left scars.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to get scars
Yeah.
at my big age like that.
Yeah.
Sounds really superficial, innit? I know.
No,
But
you want scars.
what's monkey like? I don't even know anything about it because remember when this whole thing broke out, I was on holiday, so I'm not even trying to consume what's happening in the world. So I don't know what's going on.
You remember Dave Chappelle had a joke about wanting to have sex with his monkey. Do you remember that joke?
No, because I'm not a Dave Chappelle fan.
Chimp.
Okay, but are you saying that someone had sex with a monkey?
It's plausible.
Can I be honest with you? Yeah, do you not feel like the world is literally like we're really coming to an end, like close? And I know it sounds exaggerated, but it's like the shooting of the primary school children. Like, not even saying that I get when people kill adults because I don't get mass murderers in general.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah.
But for you to kill children, there's a level of like sickness in your spirit.
Question. If you went back in time to visit baby Hitler, considering who Hitler becomes and what he does, the atrocities that he commits, I'm trying to say mass murder, genocide, all that stuff, would you kill baby Hitler?
100%.
Or would you masturbate over his picture?
Masturbate over his picture?
Yeah.
Why would I masturbate over his picture?
Would you?
The question is, what is worse?
Oh, sorry.
Don't you pause that.
Sorry. What's worse? Basically, this is from Ricky Gervais' comedy special.
You haven't seen it, have you?
No.
I told you to watch it.
Yeah.
What's worse? Killing baby Hitler or masturbating over his picture? That's obviously paedophilia. What's worse?
Masturbating over his picture is definitely worse, but I'd kill him.
That's the same stance. That was our stance.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'll kill Hitler because of who Hitler is,
I'd
but obviously
kill him. But masturbating is definitely worse.
But okay, cool. Remove Hitler from the equation. What's worse, murder or
Paedophilia.
Think about it. Okay, give me your reason.
Context though, innit?
Okay, cool.
And now, you know what? It's paedophilia. Can I be honest
Wait,
with you?
hear me out first. Murder, as in taking someone's life. They're no longer here. Yeah? Right? They're erased. They're gone.
I hear you.
Okay, go.
Paedophilia. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because I don't think there is ever a justification for paedophilia. I feel like there's justifications for murder. And
but you don't give the murderers peace.
No,
we're not talking about
you're not hearing
self-defense.
No,
we're talking about first-degree murder. We're talking about first-degree murder.
You're not hearing me. I'm saying there is always some sort of small, even the slight justification for why someone might murder someone. I was angry or they disrespected me or whatever.
So?
You're not hearing what I'm saying.
No,
what I'm saying is you can never justify paedophilia, regardless.
I know.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I'm not. I'm just poking the bear.
Okay.
But let me out. We're not talking about
trigger warning, by the way.
Yeah, we're not talking about all the different nuances. We're talking about first degree cold-blooded
paedophilia.
murder.
I'm not gonna lie. It's always going to be paedophilia. Take me to jail. Throw away the key. I would rather.
No, paedophilia is heinous.
Which is why I'm saying I would rather, if you're giving me the option of the two.
Okay, cool.
If you dead.
Any day. Okay, cool. Would you rather someone kill you as a child, or in this case, I'm talking about the Ricky Gervais special. This convo is from the Ricky Gervais comedy special, not from my mind. Would you rather someone kill you as a baby or masturbate over your pictures?
Okay, hear me out, yeah? You know they're masturbating over my pictures. What impact does that have on me?
Nothing. It's just
then
pictures.
masturbate over my picture.
So basically in the special, he was like,
Do you get what I mean? Because if it's something that I'm going to be privy to and it's going to cause me trauma and a very traumatic lifestyle moving forward that I'm going to have to deal with, then I'd rather you kill me because it's not worth trauma's real, innit? Do you understand what I mean? That's what I'm asking. If it's not going to impact me personally, then...
The thing, I love this conversation because I can pose this question so many different ways. Next question. If you were a judge and you had someone in front of you who committed 2 counts of first-degree murder and you had someone who masturbated over baby pictures, who are you giving the stronger sentence to, please?
Context though, use, man.
I just gave you context.
No,
2 degrees of first-degree murder.
as in use. There's always going to be... Do you get what I mean, Brent? When it comes to the murder, there's always going to be context.
There's always reasoning behind everything, but doesn't make it right.
but I'm saying there's no reasoning behind what my argument is. Like you said, there's reasoning behind everything here, but I don't think there's ever reasoning behind paedophilia. There's nothing you can say to me that is gonna make me be like,
okay, cool. I'll give you reason. This guy is serial killers, right?
Yeah.
Serial killers don't normally have a reason behind it. They're just crazy. They're psychopaths. Because this is a serial act. This is something they just do for pleasure.
Yeah, but it's triggered from somewhere. All
right, man. You're trying to give murderers any reason to say, you know what, he done it because...
No, I wasn't giving reasoning. I was basically saying there's hasn't it been clinically proven that with a lot of the time there's not an impairment in the brain, but they don't have normal brains like normal functioning people.
No, I hear it. And I don't want this conversation to become like I'm on a side. They're both disgusting creatures,
100%.
I'm just trying to... That Ricky, you need to watch the Ricky Gervais specials. Because the thing is, Corey even broke it down better than me because I think I got the message wrong, right?
So what was the whole point of his message anyway?
It was around cancel culture, right?
Yeah, so he started there. Then he was basically trying to say that everything is kind of weighed up in our own minds as to what is moral and what isn't moral. So we would take a stance on something, but then on the flip side, we would basically be seen contradicting ourselves because of where we stand on this. For example, you hate pedophiles, 100%. But you would go back in time and do a whole set of madness to Hitler because you don't see him as a bloody human being. He's a demon. Do you understand? So it doesn't count then.
But in another situation. No, I feel like 100... I guess we always contradict ourselves. Do you know what I mean? We're never going to always sit on the same side of the fence for every single situation. And that's why I said there's context in it. So, but I do feel though, when it comes to paedophilia, I just can't imagine there ever being, and that's even coming from people where it's hurt people, all of that stuff. I can hear it, but I still don't think it justifies that act. And and do you know why? Even on me talking about the world coming to an end, because it's even the other day, basically within the last week or so, I've seen so many different people, men in particular, being charged for sexual crimes against young boys. So, someone famous, was he an actor or something? I think it was an actor. Oh, it was like the week I left or the week before I left. Some white man. I know that's not giving much context. Maybe let me ask Kara because I was with her when we saw it and I didn't know who the person was because I don't know who anybody is. But he's someone famous and basically he has been charged, has an MP even, an Asian MP.
Yeah, the MP.
Asian MP has been charged or whatever for sexual assault against the boy. And I was just like, what is with you lot and little boys as well? I don't get that. But anyway, I just feel like, and then we've got this mass killing of the kids. Did you see the school book? The school book for 4 to 8 year olds that people are in uproar about. So it's a school book. It's designed for 4 to 8 year olds. It's called My Body Is Changing. If you read this children's book, bruv, it is.
I read it.
No, literally.
It's crazy.
There's a scene where they're basically describing sexual intercourse. But for a 4 to an 8 year old, talking about daddy put his penis inside mummy's vagina.
They kiss each other all over their bodies, behind the ears, on the neck, on the chest and stomach, even on the bum and between the legs. Sabrina's vagina becomes moist and warm, and Marco's penis gets very stiff. Marco then pushes his penis into Sabrina's vagina, always in and out. That feels great for both of them. When the feeling is nicest, Marco's penis sprays semen into Sabrina's vagina. That's how you get babies, Toby said. You guessed it, little brother, Sabrina said, and tousled Toby's hair.
You guessed it, little brother. That is sick.
This is a
4
children's,
to 8 year olds.
this is a children's book that apparently a school teacher gave to like her like kids for them to read or take home. And obviously parents read the book and now there's this massive uproar. Of course. And that's why I'm saying it just literally feels like slowly but surely the world is coming to an end because the world is mad. I don't understand because I see us as we're all human beings. We all have morals. We know right from, do you know what I mean? The basic foundations we generally all have.
Yeah.
But there seems to be an increase in the sickness.
That was always been my. Can I ask you a question about that book quickly, both of you?
Mm-hmm.
What age bracket would you give that book to?
Teenagers, as in 60 people. What is the legal age for sex? 16?
No, because think about the dialogue. That's not advanced enough for 16-year-old. At 16, it will have to be amped up a bit.
Good for them.
What I'm saying is, in his current state, would you give that to any age bracket at all before 16? So, for example,
when do you have sex education?
I wouldn't have this in the curriculum at
like,
all.
it wouldn't be curriculum, but I'm
Not
saying,
even in secondary school.
would you think? Okay, cool. What I'm saying is, let's just say, I don't know, 12 to 14.
No, because I feel like
10 to 14.
Do you know what it is? I feel like it's encouraging. I feel like it's encouraging.
4 is bananas, by the way.
Fam.
4.
My niece,
graphics as well.
I was going to ask you that actually.
my niece is my niece
4,
my
5,
niece and
and 6 years old.
my niece and nephew. Elijah is 4 next week and Avery's 5. So I'm trying to imagine those.
Bruv, my niece is 4.
Big man.
What?
Like how?
Nah, it's ridiculous. It's sick.
Mm-mm.
Actually, you should 4 or 5. Either way. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. We need to just.
But the world to me has always been fucked up, innit?
No, but Yusuff, I feel like it has, granted, yeah. But I do feel like maybe it's because social media has heightened everything because now everything's very hyper visible.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. It's like there's just continuous madness happening every single day. It's getting worse and worse and worse. Also, let's talk about
The multiverse of madness.
your people, them.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not going to talk on Ghana and them, man, who are
Ghana and fuck.
Yeah, we're not talking about them. But the guy who, what's it called? The dad who's snitching on his 2 sons. Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, hold on. I saved it when I saw it yesterday. And obviously everyone's talking about it. Okay, yeah. So it says Jacksonville rap star K-Soo. Is that his name?
I don't know who that is.
K-S-O-O. Anyway, Jacksonville rap star K-Soo's father will testify against his son at trial. So basically, the father of a viral rap star known as K-Soo will testify on behalf of the state in the first-degree murder case against his son. Abdul Robinson, 51, has agreed to cooperate with prosecutors in a high-profile murder case in which both his sons are charged. Hakeem Robinson, 23, is charged with first-degree murder, and Abdul Robinson Jr. is charged with second-degree murder. Robinson Sr. is charged as accessory after the fact to first-degree murder. 3 others are also charged in the case, so he's snitching on his sons to bust case. Police and prosecutors allege Robinson Sr. is the leader. This is the thing, leader of a violent drug gang known as ATK or Ace Top Killers. His son, Hakeem, who performs under the name K-So, is believed to be a member. K-So has helped popularize the genre known as murder rap because of how it celebrates the violent deaths of alleged gang rivals. Hakeem Robinson was indicted of first-degree murder in 2 cases in March. In both, the victim was a rival Jacksonville rapper Charles McCormack, aka Lil Buck, who was killed in January 2020, and Adrian Gaynor, aka Bibby, killed in February 2019. He's pleaded not guilty. So basically, apparently his dad obviously is the leader of this crew and got his sons into the crew, and now shit's hit the fan. He's agreed to testify against his sons.
That's mad.
Mm-hmm. Literally. And then there was all this in the comments about snitching and whether like you should snitch or whether you live by the gun and all that stuff. Then I saw this about little Dirk. So Big Dirk, his dad.
Yeah, his dad was in prison for what, 25 years
he
for
didn't
not
snitch.
snitching on Larry Hoover.
Larry Hoover, yeah. And yeah, he did 25 years in jail because he didn't want to snitch.
I think people would live and die by street codes, man. At the end of the day, Big man, this is your life.
Mm.
If you were in that lifestyle and you were a part of it, then I don't believe in snitching. Like
Yeah.
if you got bagged,
Mm.
then you got bagged in it. But if you're innocent, you better
Sing
you better sing.
Canary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're innocent and you weren't involved, or you're just taking the rap for something, you got to sing. But if you're involved, you got to hold that.
So you think even if you're part of the lifestyle, yeah,
Mm.
like you're in the I shot your mum, I shot your dad lifestyle, hard.
No, I mean if you're involved
But-
in the actual crime that was committed.
But no, but let's just say you're affiliated in the sense of like,
Yeah.
let's just say the Wolfpack
Yeah.
are I shot your mum, I shot your dad.
Yeah.
But you're affiliated with them, they're your bedrooms.
Yeah.
And you dabble here and there,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when that crime took place, you weren't involved.
Yeah.
But you got bagged.
Yeah.
But you're part of
Yeah.
you adopt the code, so
Yeah.
to speak. But that particular crime
Yeah.
had nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Are you singing like a canary?
I'm singing like a fucking canary.
Really? Even though you abide by the code?
Fuck them niggas.
Wow.
No, you know what it is? Fuck everyone. I'll keep it a buck of you, innit? You know life, yeah? I'm not losing my life for anyone apart
So
from my mother.
you don't mind living in witness protection for the rest of your life and stuff?
Witness protection for who? From them niggas. Nigga, I'll be front row, bruv, topless in the street. I don't give a shit.
No, Yusuff, you say that, but the reason
Witness protection from who?
So you're not here. Like, let's look at the scenario.
Yeah.
You are a street guy. You're
Yeah.
on road. You're on
Yeah.
crud,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And your bedrooms
Yeah.
do a move. You weren't there.
And
you
I
weren't
wasn't-
part
I
of the
wasn't
move.
involved,
No,
yeah.
you weren't part
Cool.
of the move. But you're part of the lifestyle.
And I should take the rap.
And you've obviously
No,
been
I'm not
caught.
taking the rap.
No, hear me out, yeah. And obviously, you snitching.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to.
If
live...
they were my brethren, they'll come forward and say, you didn't do it. If you don't do that, you're not my brethren. And guess what? I'm singing like a canary.
But then no, I'm not disagreeing that you're gonna sing like a canary.
Yeah.
And I agree that.
And who's gonna do me something?
No, but this is the thing that I don't think you're being realistic about. Brent, do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you're part of street code and street culture,
Nigga,
and you
I don't
snitch
give
on your crew, you think the young bucks or the others who really are diehards for this, I shot your mum, I shot your dad.
come and get me.
Walking on road.
Come and get me, bro.
No, but do you get what I
Come and
mean?
get me,
I don't
bro.
think you're being realistic.
Come and
Because
get
when
me,
I'm
bro.
talking about witness protection, you're
No,
like,
you know it
witness
is.
protection
No,
from
you
who?
know
And
it
I'm
is. You know
thinking,
it is.
big man,
No,
the police will
no.
offer you witness protection.
No. This looks, people like to talk like they're gangsters and they're mobsters. People are not like this, yeah? People need to stop pretending because of movies and rap. Shut the fuck up, nigga. But I'm tired of it. People are pretenders, bro. They want to live up to this image that
I know you're
hip-hop
talking about my ass.
that hip-hop has bestowed on them. You're not doing it. People are not taking the rap for shit they didn't do. I don't want to hear it no more.
Oh,
no, wait, no, hear me out. The pretending stops today. If I get wrapped up for something I didn't do, I'm not going to prison for it. It's the end of the story.
Okay. Marv, just so you know, Marv, he said, fuck you, old nigga.
Fuck them niggas. I'll say it again. Fuck them niggas. I'm not going prison for people that I don't even think have my best interest at heart. Like, fuck them, man. And when I say fuck them, I don't mean fuck them guys. I just mean
I know.
fuck anybody who wants me to go to prison for something they did. Are you hearing this? So hear me out. You'll be happy.
Yusuff.
Hear me clearly.
No.
You'll be happy with your friends.
No.
Then you take the rap for something you didn't do.
No. And that's why
Exactly.
I haven't put myself in the scenario. The
Exactly.
only thing
Fuck them niggas.
I didn't question, I'm not questioning whether you're snitching
Yeah.
or you're singing like a canary. Like I said,
Yeah. But again, if I was involved and I got bagged,
it's different.
I ain't saying shit.
No, of course.
We all done the crime together.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, but they done it too. Nah, I was in it. I got caught.
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Lock me up, throw away the key. If I wasn't there, wasn't involved, I'm giving you niggas 24 hours before I release myself from this prison,
Mm,
one way or another.
mm.
And if you want to talk to me about it, we could talk about it. I'll look in your face and say, nigga, I didn't do that shit. Listen, people need to stop pretending that they're gangsters and they're thugs, bruv. You're not, none of you people are none of that. You're just fucking citizens who, it's all about self-preservation for yourself, and that's it. And you want to pretend for people that don't even care about you. The people that you're lying to about not snitching don't care about you, and they would snitch on you in a heartbeat. Just keep it a buck, yeah?
Yeah.
And on that, drop mic.
Exit stage left. Brother Yusuff has spoken.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I think it is strange. Like this whole, again, maybe it's because I'm not part of gang culture. I do think it's cultish and it's weird. It's like, mate, But it's only because obviously his dad was saying he didn't want to snitch on Larry Hoover, but he made a comment.
Yeah, but we don't know his dad's involvement. His dad might have been there with Larry Hoover.
No. But the thing that he said that annoyed a lot of people was he was saying, first and foremost, I'm Muslim, and in Islam,
my brother.
No, but he said in Islam we don't believe in snitching and whatever. And then in the comments, no, but that's what spun me because in the comments they were like, but in Islam it doesn't condone criminal activity. So how do we get here?
Exactly.
No, but that's what made me laugh because he was just like, first and foremost, I'm Muslim.
Yeah, 5%. He's a 5%.
So he's just like, we don't believe in dry snitching and putting. And I thought, wait, I was like, how did you bring Islam into this? Like, I don't get the correlation.
That's his own Islamic code.
No, of course.
But yeah, no, that's mad. Can we do songs of the week? Sorry to press you, but you know, I gotta be here.
He's just like, yeah, I want to get out of here.
I gotta go to sleep. I gotta be back in the morning.
Yeah, cool. Yusuff, I thought you were tuning on.
No. I want to play the song, yeah, but mainly for Brent. I feel like I'll be able to get away with it because it's on a label called Isley and Dine Records. So hopefully it doesn't get flagged. So this is Alex Isley, who's actually Ron Isley.
Serious?
Brothers.
No, Ron Isley's daughter.
Oh. What's her name? Alex?
Alex Isley.
I just assumed it was
Alex Isley and Jack Dine. To be fair, I'm not sure what Isley brother is her dad. But yeah. Sounds called Mine.
Wouldn't you know those brown eyes see a side that be nobody knows but you. I wanna go wherever your thoughts lead you, treasures you hold. Why don't you show the truth? 'Cause what I've seen so far is heaven sent, eloquent and decadent. Every drop you send my way, hold on, babe. I'd live this whole damn life all over again, just to meet you once again. Every second, minute, hour still in place. 'Cause you've always been mine.
Alright, second one I'm not going to play though. This is the song I was getting ridiculed for on TDA. This is Notorious B.I.G. The song's called G.O.A.T, featuring Dolla and Bella Alubo. Gina, listen to it when you drive home. It's Biggie's new single, but it's like Afrobeats.
Okay. Is it new?
Yeah, came out just the other day.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, you got a song?
I don't know if it's going to get flagged as N-Dubz.
Well,
they're
one of the old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, cool. Can I just say I'm so upset that I didn't get
What is it?
Ouch. I love Ouch. I love N-Dubz, like, as in, I will lose my voice at their concert.
Didn't they announce another date?
I'm hoping that they
I'm surprised all the dates are sold out, to be fair.
No, I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, no, sorry. This song's on Universal Records.
Oh,
so
is it?
We'll just say it. So N-Dubz.
Ouch.
The student song.
What? N-Dubz, I'm sorry, are legendary. Like,
no, they are legendary.
They're too hard.
I'm surprised that all the concerts sold out that fast, I'll be honest.
Do you know, no, but if you're like an N-Dubz fan, yeah, because even when they broke up, I was a bit sad. And then seeing like the beef between Talisa and Dappy, I feel like the reason why it got sold out also is like the story behind like their group, behind like phase. They're all beefing in it. So it's like seeing them come together. It's like with B2K. Like when B2K announced they were doing this like Millennium tour, it's like when you...
That we didn't get to go to.
Right. When you hear that like people who were like on each other's necks have now come back together. Yeah. It's kind of like, oh, you don't want to miss this moment because... Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's partly
I'm sure you'd be able to finesse that.
Yeah.
No?
I'm going to try. I should come. I know people in music. Come.
Also, I'm going to Ross in July, you know. Random.
Can I come?
I've already bought tickets. But yeah, you can still come. But I've already bought tickets.
Thanks.
No, it wasn't. No, my girl sent me the link in it. I was like, oh shit. I was just,
Is it?
yeah, Brixton. July 30th.
Yeah. I asked my music friends. Because I saw a post of him today in his house with his clocks. And I was like, I actually love this man. Speaking of love, can I just say, I've always loved Curtis Jackson anyway, but I'm even more in love with him now because I'm reading his book.
Fiddy.
And I just want to say that I love Curtis Jackson.
Gina loves Curtis Jackson.
I do.
And that's it.
Yep.
All right, guys. This has been...
It's over now, Jackie. It's all over now, Jackie.
Yeah, it's all over, man. So yeah, you guys got the message. But obviously we're back next week, innit? So it's not over right now, but it's over. And we'll let you know exactly when the last episode will be. It will be this year for sure. It will be soon. And we'll keep you posted on the live show and all the other stuff we'll be doing before the end. And yeah, you know, feedback is welcomed.
Yeah.
Feedback is welcomed. You know, just keep the love going, keep the positivity going. And hopefully we can end the pods in a nice way, man. We can give you guys a nice, great live show to end with, and we can continue to give you guys great episodes until we do, you know, call the last one. But yeah, man, we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.